Hello YouTube, it's Tempest. I'll be bringing you a final update to my Palamedes deck. Um, I changed it a lot, well not a whole lot. Since I've started playing I've changed it a lot. Um, Against cross rides, this is my favorite way of running it. Probably going to see this build finalized, and I won't change very much because there's no more Royal Paladin support coming out that I really need. So, um, yeah, I'm not a fan of Exculpate, not a fan of Majesty Lord, so, um, yeah, this is the deck finished and completed. I hope you enjoy it. It's very good. Played this many times. Competes really well with cross rides. Yeah. So starting Wingle Brave, Pioneer starter because you want it for Alfred. Very consistent. I'm a big fan of him. 5k boost is very helpful. It's a lot better than Bluegill. So yeah, can't go wrong with Wingle Brave. Triggers for Alabaster Owl, 2 Epona, 4 Sharon, and 2 Flogel, and then 4 Elaine. 6 crit, 6 stands. This deck does not need draw triggers. They're very helpful, but basically, because you have Alfred and Akane to search out whatever you need, normally that ends up being your grade 1 boosters. And since Alfred can't superior call your grade 3s anyway, you know, you basically just draw into them normally. And other than that, just play aggressively. You don't really need the stands. I mean, not the draws. You really need the stands. So yeah, Flogel over Pixie Fire Drum because it's a high beast, and 4 Alabaster because again high beasts. You can bring them out with Akane should the percent so. Hi. Grade 1s to Marin. Let's see. Marin is an AK booster. Probably keep her at 2. She's just basically another extra booster. If for some reason you don't have a Toy Frugal, you can play Marin. Can't really think of any better grade 1s to run besides Marin, so might as well, For Lien, turn 1 ride, stick her behind Alfred when you need to, tap her, drop and draw a card, pretty nice. Kind of sad that you can't boost with her when the need presents itself, but it is, 7k, so it's okay. And really, against Crossrides, you only need to hit for 18, so nothing in the second hit for 23, so helps doing that. For Toy Poogles, helps you hit the big numbers that you need. Boosts anything in this deck for over 18, and boosts many other things to over 20k, so very helpful. And then 4 of this thing, the perfect card. Grade 2s, 4 Blaster Blade. Personal preference, since I'm running the Wingle Brave, I want to have him as my turn 2 ride, so I can possibly either force my opponent to guard or get the plus off Wingle Brave in the form of an extra 5k guard in my hand. So yeah, Blaster Blade is really nice. I don't like to use his counterblast so much unless I know I'll be able to survive, because I also have Akane, Alfred, and Boars, all of which have high priority over Blaster Blade when it comes to activating their effects. So, but again, he has Blaster Blade to 9k. Boosted by the Blue, that's for 18, pretty good. Yeah. 3 Palamedes. Basically, I'm stuck between running 3 of him, either running 3 of him, 3 Gordon, and 3 Lamorak, or cutting a grade 3 and then running 2 of him and 2 combinations of the other things. So, sticking with Palamedes right now. If for some reason you don't have 2 grade 3s in play, he's still a 13k when you hit his stand trigger, so he can hit for at least 1 stage against the Cross Riders. And if your opponent isn't running cross rides and you do have 2 grade 3s in play, he's an 11k attacker, so if you stand him, he can hit for 2 stages over whatever Vanguard they have. So pretty consistent. Probably when break rides come out, I'll start running Gordon because he's a better defender than Palamedes, but he's just such a good attacker. Can't go wrong with that. And then 3 Akane helps you get to a Frugal. That's the only reason she's in here, is just dropping that extra Frugal you need. And then grade 3s, 3 Alfred. Thinking about bumping up to 4, but honestly, I only ever ride him as my Vanguard, so he's probably pretty good at 3. 4 Palamedes, again, it's just 2 Marhaus, but I decided that these really need to come out, and then 2 Boars. So grade 3 lineup basically, against a cross ride deck, you have these on your rear guards, and then you have Marins and Toy Poodles behind them, and then they swing for 18 or 19. And then when you get a stand trigger, you stand one of these, give him the power. He swings for 13 plus 5 with the stand trigger, 18 if you have 2 more grade 3s in play. him, he lets you counterblast 1 and swing for 13, or 18 with a stand trigger. So yeah, these 2K rows against a crossride deck, a lot of players that like the crossrides a lot, they might underestimate you and think that you're not running stand triggers, or they'll think that, oh, I have a crossride, so I'm invincible. But these two stages, the stage columns, can really add up over time. And unlike some of my decks where I can make like one stage column and one 3-stage column occasionally, and this deck actually can make 3 2-stage columns, which is usually better. Especially because your opponent usually ends up perfect guarding Alfred anyway. So yeah, very good, very strong deck, very strong lineup, and this is probably the final build. And then the Marhash is going to have Palamedes. If you have Palamedes you want to trade us on me, please message me and I will get back to you. Thank you for watching my Palamedes deck update, and yeah, please share a comment and subscribe if you like the videos.